Miami, it's your suggestion. Whenever ready, take it away.
Welcome to Miami. We have beautiful palm trees. We have cruise ships. We have sandwiches.
What do you mean?
Sandwiches with mustard and honey on it.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I just want to say thanks for being my personal tourist manager, managing me, a tourist.
I am so excited. I'm so excited to help you because I love people from the Midwest.
Oh, yeah, we got corn, we got mayonnaise, we got men who don't know how to treat me right.
Well, what do you have in here?
Oh, it's just a big old pot of mashed potatoes.
What do you mean?
When I was a girl, I said I'd never love, I'd just eat potatoes. So I eat tater tots and I eat Thanksgiving foods and I never get in the mood.
Oh, mostly carbohydrates. I like that. That's in my heart too.
Ricardo! Oh. Ricardo, this is where I find you. You'd say you're out working, but here I see you showing some trollop around the town.
She's not a trollo. Hey. No, she's a perfect a customer. She's a customer.
You just wanted to get away from me, didn't you? You just wanted to spend some alone time with another woman.
What do you mean?
You've never been the same ever since I became your dame. When
I've had enough of it, mister. Go to timeout.
I'm clearly a woman.
She said timeout. You have to go to timeout. She said timeout.
You got to go to timeout. Go look in the corner.
Dang these Miami laws.
Thank you. I've been trying to be rid of her for my whole life.
Boy, I am sorry about that. Sometimes you gotta use the old Midwestern fist.
Time out is the Midwestern fist.
That's
I get it.
right.
Oh gosh, these Miami laws don't apply to me, don't you know?
Oh.
Hello, sweetheart.
Oh, it's my ex-husband.
You left because you didn't think I treated you right, or did I treat you too right and you got scared?
You better scram. I mean it.
What do you mean?
Cut out this funny business. I left you and I went the distance. Now I gotta say, time to go. Would you look at the time? I don't want to know what you're
you
up
heard
to.
the lady. Now get out of here, you weird guy. You like to play board games, I can tell.
And that's it. Y'all having fun? Wonderful. Excellent. Wonderful. Excellent. Wonderful. All right. What we are going to do now is we're going to do a jump out game. We're going to make up like quick one-liner jokes for you based off of your suggestion. This game is called Dating Me Is Like. And the joke works like this. Dating me is like blank. You give us the blanks, we give you the punchline. So I want you to put on your random word generator brain. It could be animals, activities, people, really anything to help fuel our comedy. So dating me is like?
Pineapples.
Pineapples. Amazing.
Dating me is like pineapples. You have to be Hawaiian.
Dating me is like pineapples, sweet on the inside, but I'm abrasive.
Dating me is like pineapples. If you're with me long enough, your tongue starts to swell up.
Dating me is like pineapples. It takes an awful lot of work, and when you're done, you're like, not worth it.
Dating me is like pineapples. If you cut my head off, I'll grow another one of these.
Dating me is like pineapple. Too much of me will cause internal damage.
Very good. Dating me is like what?
Electric vehicles.
Electric vehicles. Electric vehicles.
Dating me is like electric vehicles. I will always drive myself.
Dating me is like electric vehicles. I'll have to charge you.
Dating me is like electric vehicles. I'm like this guy. I won't go the distance.
Dating me is like electric vehicles. More political than it should be.
Dating me is like electric vehicles. I'm so quiet I can sneak up behind you.
All right, what else? Dating me is like blank. Huh? Nail polish. Nail polish.
Dating me is like nail polish. Real pretty on the outside, but pretty damaged underneath.
Dating me is like nail polish. You're almost never happy with the results.
Dating me is like nail polish. It shouldn't be weird with dudes, but it's the society we live in.
Dating me is like nail polish. You're pretty and you cover up that I'm an ugly natural person.
An ugly natural.
Dating me is like nail polish. You're gonna need something pretty strong to remove me.
Let's get another one. Dating me is like what?
Wood floor.
What's that in the back?
Picking a scab.
Ew. Wood floor it is.
What was it?
Nope.
What was it?
Wood floor.
Okay.
A wood floor.
Dating me is like a wood floor. You have to polish me for hours.
Dating me is like an old wood floor. Warped.
Dating me is like a new wood floor. Expensive.
Those are our wood floor jokes. What else? Get another one. Kangaroos. Dating me like kangaroos.
Dating me is like kangaroos. I'm pregnant.
Dating me is like electric cars and kangaroos. I have a frunk.
Dating me is like kangaroos. I might drown your dog.
Yeah. Dating me is like kangaroos, living pretty out of pocket.
Dating me is like kangaroos. I have a really weird accent.
All those talking kangaroos.
Dating me is like kangaroos. I'm only down with Joey's.
Dating me is like kangaroo. I did a lot of rapping in the 2000s. Kangaroo Jack fans, where you at?
All right, so another. Dating me is like what? Peaches.
Dating me is like peaches. I come in bushels.
Dating me is like peaches. I need to be picked.
And that's the game. Y'all saw the play. Wonderful.
I thought Kangaroo Jack would be
All
fun.
right. We're going to do a new game to close out this, this first act. And this game is called Musicalify. And it's a great name, and I just made it up. So here's what it is. We can turn a mini musical really out of anything, but it has to be something like a lot of us know. It could be like a movie, it could be a book, it could be like a group of people, like ex-boyfriends or whatever, blank the musical. And then we're going to get 3 song titles from you, and we're going to sprinkle it into this mini musical to give you a taste of what the second act is going to be like. So what's something that's never been turned into a musical? You're like, man, wouldn't that be cool if someone made a musical out of that?
Barbecue. Viral.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Great Gatsby.
That's a music.
Donald Trump.
Barbecue it is. All right, so if you were going to see a musical about barbecue, what songs would you expect to pop up into Barbecue the musical?
Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and Spicy?
You're smoking.
You're Smoking?
Bluey theme song.
And the Bluey theme song.
Yeah. The best barbecue soundtrack. Yeah.
All right. All right, we're going to see a mini musical, and you're smoking. What was the other one? Sweet and Spicy and the Bluey soundtrack are going to make their way into this mini musical. Whenever you're ready, take it away. I'm hungry now.
I told you once, and I will tell you again, that you cannot rush a good smoke. This is going to take all day.
Why didn't you feed me breakfast this morning, Mom?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dad!
I'm really hungry and I'd like to have some food, please. Yeah, and Mom hasn't fed me all morning and I think I deserve some.
I don't have a frame of reference for this. Would you mind if I smoked? Is it okay if I'm smoking?
No, I am a child. I am an underfed child. Papa, Mama, please. I know you're nervous about the neighbors coming over, but you can't neglect your kids in the name of barbecue.
The neighbors. Those people. I was never cool enough for the neighbors. But now that I'm smoking, they're gonna love me, right?
We cut to behind the neighbor's house. Hey, what do you say? Everyone makes fun of us at school. What if we were cool? I know one trick to do it every single time. I know what to do. It'll make us sublime. Come on. Let's smoke.
No, it'll ruin your lungs for real. Don't do it, kids.
But what about it makes you cool?
No, it doesn't. It makes you a loser, and it'll disintegrate your organs.
Well, if we're gonna be cool, we've gotta figure out how to do it some way. Maybe another version of smoking. Maybe smoking me.
Smoking at a barbecue.
Barbecue.
That's what the cool kids do.
Cool kids do.
Smoking
At barbecue.
smoking hot,
That's what the cool kids do.
smoking hot, you're smoking.
I always wanted to be a part of the hive. But I don't know if it's okay for me to be at school, 'cause I'm 45. But I misunderstood. Thought that it was smoking cigs, but now I understand it's smoking with twigs and meat.
You're smoking hot, you're smoking hot, you're smoking hot.
I'm doing it!
You're smoking hot, you're smoking hot, you're smoking hot, you're smoking hot.
Now back to the barbecue.
It's been 3 days. You won't even let me lick the sweet baby rays from the spatula.
If there's one life lesson I got for you, it's that anything good is worth waiting for.
Even basic human necessities.
All right. I'm gonna break my rule just once.
From me, Mama?
For you.
I don't want it that way.
You'll suck it off your mom's finger and you'll like it.
Starvers can't be choosers, baby.
Hello, CPS. Can you come pick me up from my house? Turns out my parents aren't the best.
I didn't know you had it in ya to call the authorities. My sweet, sweet little baby has a little bit of spicy. You're so sweet and spicy.
Please don't put that finger
You're so
in
sweet
my
and
mouth.
You're so
Why aren't you here yet? Why aren't you here yet? Mom, I'd rather die than suck on your finger. I see a light. It's beautiful.
Come to me, child.
It's the big R&R barbecue in the sky. And what's this? Kids eat free?
Come, child.
Go to it.
Taste of our meats.
You're okay with this? You could have just been, okay.
Heaven is one big Arby's. We've got the meats.
Sweet and spicy.
Spicy.
Sweet and spicy.
Spicy.
I think you're both going to hell.
It's fiery down there. It's okay.
I'll miss you, son.
Sweet and spicy.
Love you, son.
You can't say that. Heaven's sweet and spicy. Take a 10-minute intermission if you are hungry or you're thirsty. Grab some snacks and drinks over there. If you need to use the restrooms, back this way. If any of you know parents who won't feed their kids, report them immediately. But most importantly, please go on to ImprovBroadway on Instagram at ImprovBroadway. Make sure you follow us. You're up to date with our classes and shows and special events and whatnot. But most importantly, go to our last post. It should have our faces on it. And comment another completely original idea for a musical. If we pick it, we'll perform it in the second act, and we'll give the winner 2 free tickets to any upcoming show. Everybody go, ooh. Ooh. Can everybody do that for us during the intermission? Yeah. Give me this level of energy as we say goodbye to our cast. We got Shay, David. all have a good intermission? Yeah. Well, good, because it's time we bring things down for a little bit. Calvin, something somber and guilt-driven. It's a new year. How many of you have already messed up on some of your resolutions? I have.
Just don't make
Some people will say don't believe in your dreams or get better, but I say that it's okay to believe, it's okay to dream, and even if it doesn't happen, the hoping and the wishing makes you a little bit of a better person. Do you want to know what my New Year's resolution was this year? Do you want to know? Yes. Do you?
Yes.
No, it's crazy. Okay. I dreamt that this year, out of the 20 years that I've been doing improv, no, it's stupid.
You can tell us.
We don't actually care.
Vulnerability's overrated.
You can do it, Zach.
We love you, Zach.
I dreamed I would get paid.
The boy dreamed too big.
Because an improviser is only compensated not by the strength of their character, not by the laughs that they inspired, but there are a number of tips that were left in that jar. And it's crazy, it's stupid, and I know tonight I probably won't make that dream again. But maybe if enough people clapped and committed right now to leaving it tonight, maybe my dream could come true. This is legally binding. Hey, you can't commit to her, you can't commit to nobody! Thanks for making my dream come true. Maybe. Thanks, let's turn the lights back to normal. Folks, I have a couple more announcements before we hop into the show. Number one, everyone and their mom should take an improv class. It will literally change your life. I'm not joking. If you have not taken an improv class, you have to take an improv class before you die. And I'm going to contend that the ImprovBroadway classes here are really good. I'm going to make a strong claim. They're really good, okay? So sign up for you, encourage someone else to sign up with your friends. We'll be holding one in a few weeks. There's a little form at our website for you to check it out there. Sign up, you will not regret it. All right, you guys ready to have a musical tonight? Wonderful. David, I'm going to have you stand right here, and Leah, I'm going to have you stand right here. There were two musicals that really stuck out to us, and we want you to vote on which one you want to see. What's that?
What was the two? Under the Bridge and...
No, not even...
No, we made last-minute decisions.
We
Oh,
talked
okay.
behind your
All right,
back.
perfect. Excellent.
We didn't
Wonderful.
respect what you thought.
Yes, yes, and. You'll learn that in class. What was the first title?
Sweeten the deal.
Sweeten the Deal, or...
Under the Bridge.
Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay. Clap louder for the one that you'd like to see. Sweeten the Deal?
Yeah.
Under the Bridge? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the opening and closing night of the hit musical, Under the Bridge. Probably wondering how I got here. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Your little brains couldn't handle it. If you saw who I was just 1 year ago, you'd say, man, he's got it all. He doesn't look 35. He looks 34. Crazy what can happen to a man in 365 days' time. One day he's living on top of the mountain, a chateau on a villa atop a condominium. 1 year later, under a bridge, trying to catch dirty water in his mouth for hydration. My hubris, my Sheila. Love is a cruel mistress. If you learn anything from tonight, it's this. Don't love. It'll only break you. Don't give your heart to anyone. It's a freaking mistake, fool. Don't trust any human beings, anyone you see, 'cause you might end up under a bridge exactly like me. I used to own a corporation. I was the landlord of the land. But I came toppling down, and now I am a shadow of a man. I used to eat caviar for lunch, dinner, brunch, and dinner. But now I'm on this bridge. I'm the opposite of a winner. Under the bridge, that's where I am. I'm under the bridge, and if I'm honest, I really wouldn't do it again. My tale starts off with me on the 101st floor of Company Co. We sold corporations to LLCs. Rich and powerful, I was the president, CEO, shareholder, and CMO of Company Co.
Your 3 o'clock appointment is here, sir.
Tell him to jump off the bridge. I was ruthless, I was heartless. I only cared about the deal. And then she walked in, and she taught me how to feel. Sheila.
Don't you feel bad about making that guy jump off the bridge?
I'm not paying you to make me feel accountable for my crimes. I'm paying you to... What am I paying you for?
To make your appointments, but you just keep telling them all to jump off the bridge. I don't know what I'm doing here either. Maybe I should just quit.
Yeah, why don't you go do that? Do us both a favor. No severance. No unemployment. No maternity leave, eventually.
All right, fine. You're not going to see me around this place anymore.
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
1 year and 1 week ago in the past. At a dinner party. Fine libations, don't you think?
I love caviar on caviar.
Delicious, so expensive.
The texture, so soggy.
Yes. It's mushy and salty with a type of fishy flavor that I didn't like when I was a child, but now it's fancy. I like it.
Board members of Company Co., thank you for coming to our midnight brunchin'. I'm here to announce my new plans. Remember how we have things called employees?
How could I forget?
Yes, a pain in my side every night, along with the pain I have because of my back.
Well, I think that pain's about to disappear. I can only assume you feel that pain because of the weight of the working class.
Was that because of the working class or the caviar that made you barf for gag?
It's an ulcer due to extreme stress in my life. I vomit blood once an hour, every hour.
Ah, I see.
We're gonna construct a bridge. A bridge with one way. You have to use the bridge to get to work, paying all of your wages to get there and back. That way, we're able to capture value from them during the day and also with travel, giving us everything and them nothing. But there's one problem. This little thing called humanity. You know my new assistant, Sheila.
She hasn't been infected by it, has she?
Yeah, I thought she was a fine, compliant.
You have to quash that.
No, she has. She's taught me about this concept called compassion, love, human decency, and constitutional rights.
What?
I thought you said she was fine with murder on the application.
You'll say anything to get a job. In order for me to make the final move, in order to solidify our hold on this town, I need to stop the one thing that's making me feel human.
You need me to strangle Sheila. Because I'll do it.
Tony, sit down. Once again, strangling's not the answer.
You always say that.
Pardon?
And one of these days, it's gonna be the answer.
I already tried to fire her once, but she's like a siren, but the opposite. She's always
A
coming
mime?
She's like a seductive mime,
Oh!
pulling me in, one invisible rope at a time.
You don't know what you're doing to me right now.
Tony.
This
Sorry.
is very sexy.
Have you seen them walk against the wind? The wind's not even there.
We gotta corrupt Sheila. Sheila, we gotta corrupt Sheila. Only once we corrupt the Sheila, we can squash all of our human feelings, and then we can finally own this entire town. We gotta corrupt Sheila. We gotta corrupt Sheila. I need some ideas, I tell ya. We need to corrupt Sheila.
Maybe we sent her a gift basket with corn and things that poor people like to eat, like hamburger helper, like cereal in the bag, like canned goods, but our great value canned goods, not the brand name yet. Sheila.
We gotta corrupt Sheila.
We gotta corrupt Sheila.
All right, there's no bad ideas. I'm just gonna put this in the top corner of the board.
No bad ideas, you say? Well, I've got one. If you want to stop a righteous woman's din, well, I think the best option is to deny some oxygen. That's right, you get your strangling fingers out from out of your pockets, and then you use them for prying away life instead of prying open lockets.
No, we wanna corrupt
Sheila, if I
strangle Sheila. We just wanna corrupt
Sheila all the way to death. No bad ideas,
You're my
right?
VP of operations. If you can't come up with a solid idea, no one can. Give us that Harvard learning you learned over at Harvard University in Harvard, Massachusetts.
I think you just need money and also seduction. Put her on Love is Blind and let's see her reaction. Everyone on Love is Blind, I'm pretty sure they were corrupted. So let's see what happens. happens. Just get cliche the
Yes, we gotta corrupt Sheila.
Money.
We gotta corrupt Sheila with his power. Corrupt Sheila with love is blind.
And like she's still part of the company, so like she's actually relevant in our lives.
Get Nicholas Shea in here now.
We can't
Okay.
get that. What do you mean the bridge fare is but a full day's wage? I don't have much to share with me family. I don't have much left to eat. I can't even afford cereal in a bag. Oh, but I do need work.
I know, but I'm so sorry. I'm just working here. It's the only job that I could get. It just opened up. I quit my other job. I'm so sorry.
But Sheila, you've been so kind to all of us.
I know, and maybe
The ones that work hard, our fingers to the bone,
If
on
you-
the assembly line, putting together things.
if you don't tell anybody, I could let you across for free just this once.
Wouldn't you so? My son's been so sick lately.
I know. Did you get my fruit basket?
I did. It was delicious.
Did you get the kitten that I sent him?
I sure did, but it is another mouth to feed. Kittens, one's too small, which to catch their own mouse.
Oh, please, Papa. Is the nice lady gonna let us across?
She sure is. Don't do your chimpanzee walk. Now, come on.
You know I have to walk this way ever since I don't have the nutrition for my leg bones. Oh.
Hold on.
We Stapletons, we gotta walk proud.
I've got
I've never been prouder, sir.
2 more cans of name brand food in my booth.
Chef Boyardee. The one with a picture of a chef on
It's
it.
got an actual chef who makes it, not a series of rats pretending to be chefs while riding on a mannequin's head.
Sheila's giving us pass.
Now quick.
I'm gonna go to work. Now go home, take care of your mother and the little kittens. Hey, kiss your brother to sleep. He sleeps
Kiss
so
him
much these
kiss him
days.
until he passes
His
out,
little
gotcha.
brother sleeps so much these days because he's never got not enough energy, you know?
Look, I was gonna take the bus home, but I could just walk. Here, take my last $5.
You're a saint. You're a saint amongst
I know.
awful, greedy, ugly old men. Thank you. I'll see you after work.
All right. Good luck out there.
Bye, Saint Sheila. Love you.
It's the least I could do. Here in this town, everybody's got to help each other out. You've got 2 classes of people: the good, wholesome, working people, and that guy. Nobody likes that guy, so we look out for each other. Why, David yesterday, he fixed my water heater, and Marty down the street, he sewed me up when I was bleeding. Everyone here knows that we gotta stick together, or the corruption from the top is not something we could weather. So I open the bridge to a few unfortunate souls and hope it's enough to fill up the holes in my own heart.
Tum-tilly-toe, all give praise to Saint Sheila. Tum-tilly-toe, tum-tilly-tila, all give praise to Saint Sheila.
I told you guys to stop doing that.
Well, thanks, Saint Sheila.
Do you want a kitten?
More mouths to feed.
I rescued them from the shelter.
I've never been so happy ever since we became poor and all of us got these Cockney accents. Life's been so hard for us.
They taxed us on our American ones, and this is the only ones we could afford.
So thanks, Gov. You've really turned things around for us.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Tum-tilly-tee, tum-tilly-tila, everyone praise Saint Sheila.
Well, I'll I'll see you guys after school for the reading program that I run.
Thanks, Saint Sheila. When I have a child, I hope you bless my firstborn.
Oh.
Goodbye!
You're so deficient in minerals, I doubt you'll be able to have kids. Well, I hear the bell of the factory. It must be closing time. Quick, factory workers, hurry, rush across the bridge before they see you.
I got my arm cut off at work. You don't mind if I rush away? Thank you, Saint Sheila.
I'll be by this evening to plaster it up.
Thank you.
Special delivery for Saint Sheila. To Saint Sheila from Love is Blind. It looks like a fancy invitation, it does, miss.
We cordially invite you to be on the television show Love is Blind.
Yeah, but it's spelled L-U-V to avoid copyright.
I've never watched television. I spend my free time knitting caps for preemie babies at the hospital.
Oh, Sheila, tell us you'll go.
Sheila, dear Sheila, it's me, the wise man from the sewer. Sheila, we don't have a lot of good in this life. We don't have a lot of money. But we want to see you happy for all the good that you've brought us. And plus, everyone's a rich jerk on that show. And maybe you can get some money out of it. A few pounds for old grimy Rick.
We still work with the dollar system. It's still America.
Not for old Cockney me.
Please say you'll say yes.
I'll do it. I'll do it for the town.
Oh, Tumbly Sheila, everyone praise. Oh, Saint Sheila.
Thanks, Saint Sheila. You're the best. Back to the sewers with you.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna eat all the filth.
We cut to season 1. Episode 1 of Love Pods or whatever. My name's Brad. I'm from East LA.
Cool. You sound so handsome.
Real talk? Do you mean real talk? Like, for real talk sounds so handsome to you?
Yeah, but just to like prove it, tell me what you look like.
Like big, like muscle big, not big guy big. And I have shoes on. It's like shoes are kind of my personality. Like even if I'm wearing like formal wear, I'll still wear like my Brooks with like my suit, or I'll like wear like I don't know Air Force Ones with like my suit, or like you could just see me like at church. I'm crazy. Like I'll wear like a super nice tie with a big fat knot. Look down. Still wearing sneakers, even in wearing sneakers in the house of the Lord. I don't care. But wait, I mean, you sound super hot. I mean, I can hear the words coming out of your mouth like it's super beautiful mouth that's making those words. So, tell me about what you like or something.
Yeah, I really like outside.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I know. I like music.
That's super deep.
And yeah, I guess I like being myself.
That might be a problem.
Uh-oh, trouble in paradise. Brad and Chastain really seem like they're hitting it off. But is it magic and love in the air? Or is he in no luck? That's the... check out next time on Love is Blind.
Yeah, when I first started talking to you, I thought you were super funny. Then I thought you were super deep. Now you sound crazy that you want to be yourself. So, I'm going to have to pass on this pod.
Okay, I just want to say you were my number one, and now you're my number two.
Wait.
I'll still take you if my number one says no. Okay, bye.
It's great to know that I'm number one if her other number one doesn't work. I don't know how this game works. All right, next up.
Hi, my name's Sheila. I don't really know how this game works.
Sheila, I can tell you have a soft heart and a kind heart. And you're like an angel.
It's me, the guy you were just speaking to. A person you've never met. We have the same power dynamic.
Do you mean you and I have the same power dynamic?
Indeed, two strangers separated by a wall to find out if love is truly blind.
Are you the announcer for the show, or are the a
No, I
person?
just talk like this.
Okay, well, I really am open-minded and I love a lot of people, but I super hate that.
But Sheila, what about money?
Oh, I'm not very good with money. It seems like every little bit that I get, I just give away.
That's really interesting. What if you had so much money, no matter how much you spent it, you could never give it away?
What?
What would you do if you could spend without consequences to get whatever you want and no one would bat an eye? Tell me your deepest, darkest fantasy, Sheila.
I'd probably open the bridge so no one would have to pay, and I'd feed all the kittens, even the little strays, and I'd make sure that every family had a lifetime supply of quality canned pasta from that Chef Boyardee guy. I could go on and on, but
Okay, but what if you couldn't do that?
What do you mean? Like, what would you do with an unlimited amount of money?
I would build a bridge that would force everyone to pay their funds so they'd have no fun, and I would be the only one with money and power and influence, and I would judge everyone of their sins. Yes, the sin of being poor, it's such a bore. I'm an insatiable thirst for more and more. But tell me more about you.
All I want in life is a cozy little nook where I could crochet things and read my favorite book.
What's your favorite book?
Anne of Green Gables.
Oh my gosh.
She's so sweet. I like her spunk. And I really wish that someday we could meet. That sounds silly.
My Mima used to read me Anne of Green Gables when I was a babe. And it inspired me to buy all the Gables. I'm CEO of Gables Incorporated, one of my many subsidiaries.
Really?
But you love that book without owning any of those Gables?
I only have the Gable in my dreams.
What does that look like? Tell me about your Gable.
It's much different from the house I live in, which is really just an old barrel that I found. But the barrel did have drinkable water in it at one time, so that's a plus. But my dream gable has walls and a window and, dare I say, curtains.
Is there anyone in there living with you in that Gable?
That sounded creepy.
It's just how I talk, Sheila.
I guess if I could bring one person back, it would be my own Meemaw. She would be there reading me that book, too.
What about a man, Ma?
Hey,
man?
I just wanted to give a production note. They're really not digging Man Ma.
The other guy just rolled away. All right.
Wait. No, I'm dead.
Is there a problem over there on the other side of that wall?
No. Sheila, I think there's something changing within me. I have everything, and yet I feel so empty. But even by this wall, I've never felt so wealthy. Just speaking to you about your gables and your barrels and your mimas.
The love is blind pod senses true love. Opening in 5, 4,
No.
3, 2.
Hello?
Yes, it's me. But I meant every word I said in there. Sheila, please come. I need you. I need you up at the top. Together we can rule at the top.
You don't need me. All you need is your cold, hard bed made of money.
It's a California king bed made out of money. And you could be in it, Sheila. Please. None of it means anything without you, Sheila. Love me, Sheila. I love you, Sheila.
What makes you think I want anything to do with that? Anything to do with
I
you?
can bring your Mima back.
What?
Rich people have that power. It would cost me everything, every penny I own, but I'd bring it back for you.
Sebastian! Sebastian!
Yes?
It's me,
1 second. Yes.
Tony.
What is it, Tony?
You're blowing it! You're being seduced by the sexy mime! Stop being seduced by the sexy mime! We had a plan!
Tony, go strangle yourself.
No!
Will you marry me, Sheila?
I don't see how I could ever love a man who has single-handedly destroyed our entire town. I don't see how I could love someone who's only ever loved himself. I don't see how I could be married to a man who's married to a 101-story building that looks down on everyone else. You want me to consider you? Give it all away.
No! All of it? My stocks, my bonds, my interests.
All of it.
And then you'll love me, Sheila?
Well, we'll see.
Boop. It's gone.
You just hit delete on all your stocks.
I
and
didn't
bonds?
even give it away, I just deleted it.
I don't know how money works.
Will you marry me, Sheila? I'm a poor man, a pauper just like you. We could live in that barrel, make it our own gable.
First, come with me. Come meet the people that live in the barrels.
I don't want... No. It's sad, Sheila, no. I want you. You're pretty and you smell nice.
If you want me, then you want all of me.
I can't have all of...
And part...
I thought you were going to say all of them. I do want all of you.
Part of me is the people.
I don't want them. All they do is spit on me. Or they spit up at me.
And it lands back at them. They hate it. They smell terrible.
Leela, stop backing out of the room. Leela, stop turning around, running away. Stop. Don't run across that bridge. Please, Sheila, no. No. Don't press that button that makes the bridge separate in two. Oh!
Well, folks, is Sheila gonna say no? Find out next time on Love is Blind.
You're probably wondering how I got here. This isn't even a real cigarette, it's a rat tail I found in the ground. So there you have it. Just another good guy. Rejected by love. Doomed to live under this bridge. Basically did nothing wrong.
Oh, boy. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just the wise man from the sewer. Are you gonna eat that rat tail?
Still got a couple puffs in it.
Ooh, that's good tail.
Please, sir. My brother kissed my brother to sleep and now he won't wake up. Can you help me, sir?
They call it the kiss of death, they do.
Please,
It's an all too common occurrence down here under the bridge. So many lost to kisses.
I asked the wise sewer man, but he's a big dummy, turns out.
It turns out I've got nothing up here, just a couple of screws, just bouncing around, rattling they do.
He's a flat earther, you see.
And no matter how much you tell me otherwise, I'll never believe you.
He doesn't believe in modern medicine, but you look like you do.
It makes me feel more correct because it's different than the norm.
You look like you don't want polio to come back.
Hang on. I'd like you all to meet someone.
It's me. Rick?
Rick?
No, not me. I just introduced myself. I'm the sewer guy.
Oh,
Probably someone else, right?
sorry.
Somebody else?
Someone to ease your sorrows, sir. It's not hard coming all the way from up there, down here, just like us. But there's a lot of sweet things that can happen down here. The kindness of men.
Oh.
The brothership of each other.
So will you help my poor little brother?
And also his son.
My son passed away.
He was kissed to eternal sleep.
Kissed to eternal sleep.
He's not dead, he just has sleeping sickness. It's a thing we invented so we could sell the medicine for it.
What is it?
I have the antidote right here.
It's super mono?
Yes. It's all I have left. I was saving it for myself in case one of you filthy people touched me even once.
That's very offensive, sir, but thank you.
You're a regular Jonas Salk, just giving it out like that. Let me shake your hand. Yeah, that's the goop. All right.
I remember you, sir. I worked for you for 50 years.
I see you got a new arm.
Yeah. It's animatronic.
How did you afford that? Who paid for that?
It was a miracle. A miracle one was done by Saint Sheila.
Tumbly, tumbly, Tila, we love Saint Sheila. Tumbly, tumbly, Tila, we love Saint Sheila. Tumbly, tumbly, Tila, we love Saint Sheila.
Any man that's ever met Sheila has a round, soft heart, one that doesn't see class, doesn't see wealth, only sees love and joy for all mankind. But lucky for you, she came with me today. Saint Sheila, we have one man that needs converting.
You're at the head of a church now.
Tumbly, tumbly, Tila, we love Saint Sheila.
Tumbly, tumbly, tea.
They follow me around like this. I didn't ask for it.
Well, of course you didn't. You're a good person, Sheila. You're the opposite of me. I deserve to be down here. How did you pay for his arm? I've noticed people are lifting themselves out of poverty and out of the dumps, and you've turned the underbridge into a beautiful paradise. How did you do it?
You didn't really delete all your money. I funneled it into mine.
I guess I'm the one who doesn't know how money works. Well, I'm glad you have that, because money just makes you more of who you are. And if I had that, I'd be a bad guy. And now I'm less of who I was, who was really bad. So now I'm zero bad. What do you call that?
An empty husk of a man.
That is what you are, an empty husk of a man. Do you want to know how you can fill your husk?
How do I fill my husk, Sheila?
You help the people without arms. You lift the beggar.
You kiss a kid back to life.
Are you sure?
This kid's been dead. This kid's been dead.
He's going to kiss insects. Do something. Save the poor child.
I know, I have the elixir, I'm fine. I'm fine, you gave me the elixir.
Oh, that's right, we explained this already.
I'm just a teenager, I just like to sleep.
That was a test.
To see if I'd kiss a teenager?
No, just a soul in need.
Oh, I would have done it. For goodness.
And so it was that as the life he thought he knew to be black and white became gray, his heart seemed to grow 3 sizes this day.
And Sheila started the first cult that did good stuff.
Tum-tilly, tum-tilly, Sheila. I'm saying Sheila.
A game over every barrel.